He is only 6 months old, but baby Sammy Nikolaev is quickly becoming the face of a revolution. Sammy was at the Capitol with his parents and legislators.
And those legislators are calling for an audit of CPS after the agency took the boy from his parents. News 10's Gabriel Rojas was there when lawmakers heard from Sammy's supporters.
With baby Sammy back with his parents, the Nikolaevs could have stepped out of the limelight, but they took their case to the Capitol, they say, with the hope of helping other parents.
Big thank you for News 10, who brought us up, who picked it up, and who was helping us with that. That's a big thank you.
What began as the story of one baby has become a call for sweeping reform across California. When Child Protective Services took Sammy Nikolaev into temporary custody after his mother removed him from the hospital against medical advice simply to seek a second opinion, Assemblyman Tim Donnelly called for an audit of CPS.
These agencies answer to us, to we the people. And when your name is Child Protective Services, you should be protecting children.
The proposed audit drew bipartisan support from Assemblyman Mike Gatto, concerned about reports of abuse by the Department of Children and Family Services, the CPS equivalent in Los Angeles.
But the question is, how did this happen? Why did this happen? And what can we do to make sure that it never happens again?
Next, we'll take affected agencies' testimony.
No one from CPS showed up to speak, but Anna Nikolaev's emotional testimony moved members of the Joint Legislative Audit Committee.
This is my child. You're ripping it out of my arms. What are you expecting to me? Just give it away and don't care?
People came from across the country, lining up to voice their support for the audit.
It's not only a statewide problem, it is going on all over the country and all over the world. A lot of things are going on behind the scenes and no one's allowed to know what's going on.
In the end, the committee voted unanimously to approve the audit.
Motion passes, and
But this was a real victory for the people, for the average person, and it was brought about by individuals that came from all over the state.
Moving forward, the state auditor will compare counties, looking for what works and what doesn't.
The tremendous outpouring of support for this audit that we saw here today is really indicative that something has to be done.
And I hope we're gonna dig now into CPS, and we're gonna, have really CPS to protect our children, not just to walk in the house and rip their kids away.
The audit will likely take 5 to 6 months to complete. At that point, lawmakers will evaluate the findings to decide on possible reforms. In Sacramento, Gabriel Rojas, News 10.